It's not real estate. Can you read it? I mean, it's just, okay, how to handle the disgruntled customer. A few weeks ago, editor, a friend of mine at Auto Body News, Ed Atanasio, he knows I love him, Ed, my friend, called and said, Nancy, I need your help as a customer service expert. I'm writing a story on how to handle the disgruntled customer in these times. And I said, why is it just in these times, Ed? Let's talk about every time. He said, well, you can, but I've got to keep it in these times. So I want to go over the telephone doctors, how to handle the disgruntled customer in all the times, not just this time. Because we're going to get through this time and you're still going to have disgruntled customers. You may never have COVID-19 again, thank God, but you're going to have disgruntled customers. So let me introduce you to telephone doctor's ASAP technique. It works. We've been doing it for 30 years. It's in one of our videos, how to handle the irate customer. ASAP. Now, some of you think, oh, that means to do it as soon as possible. Well, yes, of course, but the ASAP technique are 4 tips, 4 steps to handle this disgruntled customer. The first is acknowledge and apologize. Acknowledge and apologize. And the apology must be immediate, as soon as possible. The longer we wait to apologize for something that we've screwed up or the customer thinks we fouled up on, the harder it will be. And so the acknowledgement and the apology is critical immediately. Oh, Mrs. Smith, if we misbilled you, I apologize. And did you notice I said, if we misbilled you? Oh, Mrs. Friedman, if we did such and such and such, I apologize. We apologize. Apologize is just a classier word. It puts the fur coat on you, all right? It puts the diamonds and everything on you. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Does nothing. So you got to acknowledge what the customer thinks. And you know, I don't believe the customer's always right. I do believe the customer always thinks they're right. And that's the mentality that we all need to live with. So acknowledge and apologize immediately. The S stands for sympathize or empathize. And here again, I have a little issue with empathy. Sympathy I adore, but empathy is interesting. True story, in Las Vegas a few years ago, Dick and I are getting ready, 7:30, 8 o'clock, we're going down to the show. I got an 8:30 program. And 7 o'clock, the lights go out in our room. I don't know if it's the whole hotel. I don't care if it's the whole hotel. My hair dryer and curling iron was not able to work. And I said, Dick, please call maintenance. You know, everybody, Dick, please call maintenance. Explain I got a 7th, whatever it is. He's okay, it's not out the whole hotel. We'll get a maintenance guy up. So 15 minutes later on the door, bang, 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 maintenance. Oh, good, I'm so glad to see you. Your name is, he's Charlie. Come on in, Charlie. Charlie's 70, 75 years old, but I know he can fix the problem. And sure enough, within 5 minutes, the lights are on. And I said, oh, Charlie, can I give you a hug? Thank you so much. I said, I just don't know what I do without my curling iron, without my hair dryer. I got a set 8 o'clock program downstairs for such and such a conference. And he says to me with the biggest smile, I know exactly how you feel. I said, Charlie, you're bald. You have no way to understand how I feel. And he laughed, thank God. But the bottom line is that statement, I know exactly how you feel, or I know how you feel, is semi-useless. There is no way in God's green earth we can understand how somebody else feels, even if it is the same situation. So I need you to reverse that. When you get a situation like that, just say, I cannot imagine what you're going through. I cannot imagine how you feel. That makes more sense to somebody who's going through something if you've not been through it. So that's just a little bonus technique, the sympathize and empathize. Everybody likes sympathy. The 4th item is accept the responsibility. I said it before, I think I'll say it again. The customer is not always right. The customer always thinks they're right, and that's the mentality we need to work with. They think they're right. So there's a couple words that you need to do here when somebody is wrong and they think they're right. And it works with your husband too, or your wife, works with your coworkers. When somebody is wrong and they are so darn sure they're right, it's okay to say, let me double check. And when you find something that proves you're right, you simply say, wow, I must have misread that, or one of us did. Here's what it says. Instead of saying you're wrong or I'll prove it to you, just double check something. That's a softer way of showing something they're wrong, or showing somebody they're wrong. And the P stands for prepare to help. Now, if we could just take acknowledge and apologize and go to prepare to help, we'd save a lot of time. But each one of the ASAP technique takes a little bit of time with a disgruntled customer. And I promise you, we've been in business 35 years. These techniques are solid. They work. The compliments and praises we get on telephone doctor customer service training works. Serviceskills.com, let me tell you a little bit about that. It's it's a boutique online learning platform. All right, 14 series. Starts with the customer service telephone doctor flagship. It goes into mentoring, managing, internal, external, team building. There's 14 little series. It's a year's investment, and for what we're going through right now, it's working beautifully for the remote workers at home because they have the time now to watch the programs. So we're getting renewals by the pounds, I guess. That's not the right word, but you insert odd words when you cannot think of a word. I'll get words from my kids from this one. Anyway, bottom line, I'm Nancy Friedman, the telephone doctor. How to handle the disgruntled customer. Use our ASAP technique. Have a wonderful day.